All right, welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready to get into it.
Awesome. Okay, so today's deep dive, well, it's all thanks to you, actually.
Oh, is that right?
You bet. Remember that article from express.co.uk you sent our way?
The one about the young strikers at Manchester United?
That's the one.
Yeah.
So we thought, all right, let's take a closer look at this, see what all the fuss is about with these two rising stars looking to break into the senior team at United.
See who's got the potential to really make it big.
Exactly. You know, everyone's always talking about the big names, the established players, but sometimes the real excitement is in those youth ranks.
Absolutely. It's like watching the origin story of a superhero or something.
I have that analogy.
You know, you see that raw potential just waiting to explode.
It's so true. And that brings us to our first prospect, Chido Obi Martin.
This guy's, he's been making some serious waves.
That's an understatement. 32 goals in 20 games for Arsenal's under-18 team last season.
And let's not forget, he was only 15 for most of those games.
15? I mean, come on, that's not just good, that's practically unheard of at that age.
Okay, the first step to creating a similar podcast is to generate the script. For this, you can use ChatGPT. Just use a prompt similar to this one I have right here. I picked the sports news niche for this podcast, as you can see. I got back a podcast script on rising stars in football. Make sure to tell ChatGPT that the script needs to be a two-person one if you don't get two people. All right, this script is looking good. If you don't want to use ChatGPT, here's another cool method to generate a script. Head over to Google and just type in the topic of your podcast. In my case, I went with football news. Now, just browse through all the articles and pick one you like. Make sure it's interesting so people will watch your podcast for longer. Okay, I found this article about a young player doing well in Manchester United. Now just copy the link, and that can also be used to generate our script later. Okay, next we're going to generate the audio. For this, head back to Google and type in knwo. This tool is currently free to use, and you can use it as many times as you want to. Click on Try knwo, and then if you don't have an account, click on Create Account. Just fill in all your details, and you'll get to this page right here. What you want to do is select New Notebook. Okay, now this is where we upload our script. You can either upload a Google Doc, a website link, or just paste in the text. For this tutorial, I'm going to use the website link we just copied. So paste the link and click Insert. You can actually add quite a few sources if you want to. Once the source is fully loaded, this menu should pop up. From here, we can view the summary of our script and also questions we can ask the chatbot. Okay, what we are interested in is this menu right here called Audio Overview. You can click on Customize to specify what the podcast should be about, or just leave it blank like I did. Now, just click on Generate, and this process will take a good few minutes. It took exactly 6 minutes for me. Let's listen.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready to get into it.
Awesome. Okay, so today's deep dive, well, it's all thanks to you, actually.
Oh, is that right?
As you can see, we get a conversation between a man and a woman. The audio is also pretty long at 17 minutes, which makes it a really good length for a podcast. Okay, so just download the audio and get ready for the next step. We need to separate the audio, and for this we can use CapCut. Start a new project and import the audio. Drag it onto the timeline and go through the audio, cutting the parts where the audio switches to the other person. Here's an example.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready to get it.
Now, do the same thing for the rest of the audio. Once you get to the end, you need to select all the parts of the woman's audio like this. Then just drag it onto a different timeline. Next, just lock one of the timelines and mute the other one. Then click on Export and give the file a name. Make sure you select the audio format and MP3 from the options. Repeat the same process, but for the other timeline to get the other audio. To create the avatars, we are going to use a tool called Wondershare Verbo. Just create an account with them and you'll get to try out the tool for free. They have a ton of avatars to choose from, which is awesome. Go ahead and pick a male and female avatar. Or if you prefer, you can use the avatars under the fixed background section. I chose this avatar for the female audio. Click on Create Video and then Landscape. From here, I would recommend disabling the subtitles. Then click on the audio upload section, and this is where we need to upload our female audio file. Just click Apply, and it should be added to the video. To create the video, we need to export it. On the free account, we can only export in 720p, which is still pretty great. This process will take a few minutes, so I have fast-forwarded it. Here are the results.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive. Awesome. Okay, so today's deep dive, well, it's all thanks to you, actually.
Okay, now just download the video and select your male avatar. I selected this one right here. Repeat the same steps as before and export your male video. While we wait for that to export, subscribe to my channel for more awesome ways to use AI and create content with it. Here's what the male video looks like.
Always ready to get into it. Oh, is that right?
Now it's time to combine everything, so create a new CapCut project and add both the videos to the timeline, one on top of the other one. From here, you can decide which avatar goes where. I like to crop one of the videos to help me center both videos on the screen. You can then adjust the positioning as you like. Make sure to increase the scale size so that both avatars' faces are clearly visible. I ended up switching the male and female avatar's position and did a few more minor changes. I think that it turned out pretty good, and considering that AI did most of the work, it's really awesome. That's it for this video, guys. If you found it helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more AI content. See you in the next video.